Your feelings are valid. You are not wrong for feeling how you feel. Throw your trauma to the world. Well, not the world, not people, but just throw it out, okay? Hopefully it lands in the sewer. Hey guys, how are you? I mean, if you clicked on this video, you're like going to better places. You will be the greatest. We gonna get over this. I'm just gonna start this video off by saying I am not no psychiatrist, philanthropist. I'm nothing but a person who has gone through anxiety, depression, stress, everything all together. If you're really going through something, I want you to go see a doctor, because I am not a doctor. I just have my experiences and I just want to share my story in hopes that it can help you. Okay guys, so dealing with stress, anxiety, and all the above. I have like my iPad here with like my notes and stuff, so I'm sorry if I'm looking down. I just want to make sure I get all the points across, because I'm one of those people that, like, as I'm editing, I realize I didn't say something and then I'm like, damn, should I refilm it? Should I just like wait for people to interpret what I'm saying? And this is like a really important video to me, so I'm trying to make sure that I have everything all in one. First things first, what the hell is anxiety? I got the actual definition here. So it says, a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome. So a lot of people, this might mean like worry. This might mean stress. I don't per se worry too much about like the future or whatever. I am more nervous and stressed about certain situations, which we'll get into later. The biggest thing that I want to help you guys understand is actually getting to the root of the problem. Now, I know a lot of the times we see things like on a surface level. Now, for you, it might be money. You might think like, oh my God, I'm not gonna have enough money to buy this. Other people might deal with school. I'm not getting good grades, I might flunk, I might never make it out. Some people might deal with relationships. Is my partner cheating on me? There's different topics. So I want you to figure out what is your topic. What stresses you out? What causes your anxiety to the deepest, darkest times? What makes you not want to get on that airplane? What makes you not want to step outside your house? Or what makes you not fully give your partner your entire you? What makes you hold back? So for me, I dealt with everything all the time, sometimes all the time, sometimes all together. It just, you know, it depends on the time of the year. Now, if you go through seasonal depression, that's going to be a completely different video that I'm going to do. But right now we're sticking to the anxiety topic. So I'm not the oldest of all my siblings per se, but I am the oldest. I am the liaison between like my mother and my siblings. Like, I'm the one that had to communicate things to my siblings while my mom was working and stuff. So I was like pretty much the oldest. I was the one, you know, cooking, cleaning, doing the laundry and all of that. So I like to say that I was the oldest, but I do have an older brother who wasn't the oldest to my other siblings. You know what I'm saying? So first thing I did to get over my anxiety was understanding what my problem was. One of the problems that I dealt with was holding on to everyone else's problems. So the reason that I mentioned that I was like the oldest was because I did deal with a lot of like the problems of my family, which were like, you know, my little brother learning to write and stuff like that. You know, like, there's been different challenges that I've had to overcome in my family. So for me, I let go of everybody's problems. I was like, y'all ain't about to dictate my feelings anymore. If you want to be stressed out, that is on you, and I am me, and I will do me. I pieced everybody out in the sense of, I will help you with your problems, but I will not drink all your problems. I will not be all your problems. I'm not gonna hold all of everyone else's problems in my body, because physically it was making me sick. Mentally it was driving me crazy. I kept trying to find ways to help everybody else versus helping myself. It didn't ever lead into anywhere great. I had a lot of anger built inside of me, like towards everybody for any reason at all times. I was happy a lot, but a lot of the times I was angry. So it was like a 50-50. You either caught me happy or mad. And I could switch like this. As soon as I let go of everybody's problems and I just started focusing on myself, I was like, so once I let everybody's problems go, I started realizing I had my own problems and I got super overwhelmed. I was like, Oh hell no. You're 20 something years old and now is when you're realizing that you have this problem, and this problem. What the hell were you doing this entire time? So I started devoting myself more time and started understanding and analyzing, like, where the hell does all the anger come from? Why are you so angry all the time? It's a very sentimental topic for me, so I am not sure if I'm gonna talk about it in this video, maybe dedicate another video to it. Overall, I realized what it was and I was just like, oh, cool. So I know our brains can do things that we can't control, but to me this was different. I was causing these thoughts. I kept allowing my mind to go there. I don't deal well with the idea that I'm not in control. So I showed myself who's boss and I started getting things going. Okay, you don't like your self-image, then fix it. What is it? What don't you like? You don't like the way that you dress? Okay then, so stop dressing like that. Figure out a way that works for you. My appearance was bothering me, so I was like, okay, let's get back into the fashion. Let's see what it is that you like. Start trying out more things. Start, you know, becoming who you want to become on the outside. That was the easiest thing for me to overcome, was my appearance, because I saw it as like the smallest problem on my list, so I prioritized it first, because I'm like, okay, if I get the smallest thing done, then I'll feel some kind of achievement, some kind of, I let go of something. So I then went on and I fixed my appearance. Even though I don't be looking my flyest on YouTube, when I'm here at home, ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing. I think this surrounds a lot into the idea of like my curly hair, which I haven't done a curly hair journey because to me it's a really big topic and I feel like I'm gonna go deeper and deeper into it and people are just gonna be like, just show us pictures of your hair. We don't care about your identity, you know? And I'm like, but I want to tell you my identity. So I'm still torn between what I'm gonna do, but that's why I haven't gotten you guys a curly journey video. So that was one, my appearance. Second was actually figuring out what is there to love about myself. Like, what would I want someone to love about me? And I was like, I'm funny as hell. Love yourself for being the most uniquest person in the entire world. So after I began to try to overcome all my problems, I seeked out therapy. Now for me, therapy was really cool because like it let out a lot of emotions and it really like nitpicked a lot of the things that I didn't know were there until I actually started talking about them. Because you know, when you're sitting on that chair and you just start talking, if you have gone to therapy, you know what I'm talking about. You start opening up about stuff that you're just like, what? I didn't even know I had that feeling. Like, where did it come from? So therapy did help me, but I feel like therapy for me wasn't what got me out of my biggest problem. I decided to work on it myself. And suddenly I realized what it was for me that I needed to change. And then I was like, I don't want to live like this anymore. I don't want to have this stress in my mind. Like, it was just driving me so crazy to the point that I had a brain spasm. And I'm not talking about like an aneurysm. Like, I didn't go to the hospital or anything, but I did go to the doctor and she was like, girl, you are stressed the hell out. That was my breaking point. I knew exactly what it was that was bothering me. And I was like, you need to let it go. You are giving yourself all these thoughts. There's no actual reason why you should be feeling like this. Like, yes, it happened in the past, but it's not gonna happen again. So as long as you keep putting it in your mind, you might even manifest this thing. You might be so toxic to yourself that you're actually causing your own problems. I was causing my own problems. I know that for a fact. Yes, it is good to worry a little bit. Not think everything is gonna be, you know, rainbows and butterflies forever. But what benefit is it doing for you? Do you like really want to stay in wherever the hell you are for the rest of your life and never travel? That's up to you. But for me, no. I don't want to just never see the world because of my own brain telling me that I can't do things. And a lot of the time, like, we have trauma. And by we, I mean everybody who's watching this video, because if you're watching this video, I'm pretty sure that you want to get over your anxiety. And your anxiety is coming from some kind of trauma. My second biggest tip to you is do things that make you happy and might make the situation better. What made my situation better was living in the present. You're preparing yourself for the worst and then the best happens and you don't even know how to take that best because you're constantly worrying about the bad and what didn't happen and all of this bullshit. Some tips that I thought I might add that I skimmed over. What stresses you out? What triggers you? Learning how to deal with that will be very beneficial to you and your mental health. I strongly suggest to let go of all the triggers, whether that be a close family member, whether that be a boyfriend, whether it's something so difficult where you can't see yourself get out of it. I think for your sanity and for your peace of mind, it's best to just let things go and learn how to cope with that kind of loss. If it's best to eliminate them, I suggest to do that. But if you want to work those problems out with that person that gives you anxiety, then I suggest to do that. But you have to come to a point where you're either, you know, going headstrong and gonna deal with the problem, or you're just gonna let it go. That decision has to be up to you. I can't give you a specific yes or no. It all has to be intuitive and come from you. Second thing is, don't allow people to tell you how the fuck to feel. If you want to feel sad, feel fucking sad. Excuse my language. You want to live your life how you want to live your life, then just do it. I'm here to tell you, I'm here to give you the sign that you've been asking for, God. Just do it. Because at the end of the day, you know what's best for you. So don't listen to what everyone else has to say, because people will always have a billion opinions on you and they don't know anything that you know about yourself. No matter who the hell it is, your mom, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your cousin, your boyfriend, your best friend, whoever, just worry about you. And when you're stressed, try to be optimistic. Look at it in a point of view where, like, you have come much farther than where you were at one point. If you're even realizing that you have any problems that you want to face, my friend, I'm here to tell you that is the first step, and I'm very proud of you for where you've come. The fact that you are now understanding what you're going through and learning how to maneuver that, I'm 100 times proud of you. I'm here for you. You guys can definitely DM me if you're having any issues. You can write me down in the comments below. Let me know anything. I am your shoulder to cry on. I'm your sis, your friend, whatever you want me to be. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I truly appreciate it. Like this video for a part 2. Subscribe for more cool topics. You know, comment down below what you thought about this video. Let me know how you deal with your anxiety. I'll see you and you and you and you soon.
No, but if you're filming, what am I gonna do?
I can put you right here and you could talk in my video.
Well, no. No. Ain't nobody need to know my business.